Alright, let's play some Naga Casino Mage, because Energy Shaper recently got a 1-mana discount, and I'm always looking for an excuse to play Naga Mage, because it's one of the more fun decks that the devs have served up for us in the last year or so. Warrior.
Embrace the chaos. Let the games begin.
Don't think I keep any of this. Vast Wisdom is like kinda fine on 2. Maybe it's even pretty good on 2. Probably should find a deck that plays this and check its mulligan win rate, but I'll just keep it. Alright, Slither Spear on 1, and it's always nice to have Magister Dawn Grasp. I didn't see what my opponent said, but I'll assume it was a greetings. Coined out some 1/2s, huh? These 3s both suck. So I guess maybe a First Flame can discount a better 3. Or I can just have a couple of 1s, that's fine as well. Wildfire is particularly good with Magister Dawn Grasp in hand already. Okay, probably just hero power that. Next turn is looking like double 2/3 Naga.
Not for my forge.
Or 2/3 into hero power.
The Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Very mediocre, but Seafloor Gateway does draw an amalgam and then discount the amalgam that I already have in my hand, so it's actually pretty good. Means I can go off on turn 6 with the Spitelash Siren. Alright, definitely Spitelash Sirening next turn. I'll be able to play the Arcane Intellect along with it. These generate some Nagas for me, obviously. I think I'm doing okay, but this is kind of scary. Still only 4 health on the scarier of these minions. Queen Ajar is fine, I think. Let's go for something a little cheap. Maybe I want to draw more Nagas with this hand. I don't really know, to be honest. Counterspell. Counterspell is actually pretty good against that deck. It can stop card draw. Or more buffs. Maybe I want Jellyfish, though, just in case this thing went a little wild here. I don't know if I love taking this Arcane Defenders. Probably should have just taken Flame Strike in case it was really good next turn. Which it could have been. Arcane Defenders is really good with Rawmouth, but so is Flame Strike. I don't have a clue what Magister Dawn Grasp is likely to do for me. I actually don't know if I've played a Frost spell. But I've certainly played a big old pile of Fire and Arcane. Oh, I probably just jellyfish this, don't I? I don't really love the rest of my turn if I jellyfish, though. What if I play this, and I take the Colossal thing, and then Ramith gets to recast the Colossal thing later? But I do already have this for next turn, which I want to play into Ramith. Could Energy Shaper it, though. 10s aren't super good, but
Interesting.
I don't know, might be worth Energy Shaping. This is also just tempo, whatever.
Cataclysmic.
Heart of the Wild. These are beasts. I thought that was 0 mana, apparently. I don't know why I just did that. Obviously should have played Heart of the Wild for 4 damage.
So full of sin.
That Anima Extractor did pop off a little. But I think I'm still doing okay here. Maybe I just play Magister, and then next turn I can go all out with Ajara and play the Colossal.
Perhaps.
I hope this isn't stupid. Might have polymorphed my 3-4. Is the jellyfish a beast, though? It is a beast. Sick. I don't think I'm too scared of this 6-7.
Back to work.
My hero power does 4, so guess I'm not showing lethal.
We have plotted long enough. Now we run.
Absolute garbage Colossal, love to see it. Still a lot of stats though. But yeah, I think it was the worst Colossal. Alright, didn't matter. And then if this didn't end the game, Ramith certainly would have. Well, that was a nice, good old-fashioned Spitelash Siren on 6. Love to see it.
Medivh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let the games begin.
I mean, I just keep Vast Wisdom into Energy Shaper, right? It's the nuts. Could coin this. Kind of nice to hit coin with Energy Shaper, to be honest. Also, I ended up with Magister Dawn Grasp. Can be really good if I high roll with Energy Shaper.
Best
I kind of want a hero power here. I don't know how I'm playing this hand. Another Vast Wisdom? What do I do with this hand? Vast Wisdom on 3. Vast Wisdom Spell Coiler on 4. Energy Shaper on 5. Probably have too many cards in my hand doing that. I do have time against Big Spell Mage, though. I don't think I need to be in that big of a hurry. Could even just play Treasure Guard here. Probably looking at turn 5, just play one of the Vast Wisdoms and the Energy Shaper.
You can't stop this snowstorm. Who here can spell?
Love a school teacher.
Anybody?
Especially one that draws a card. And then I think next turn is just Energy Shaper. I kind of waste one of the Vast Wisdoms, but I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Our gift of the
Although I do waste the coin as well. But I don't really need it. I have... yeah, that's fine. Execute. I mean, that's fine. There's a lot of stuff that dealt 3 damage to my guy there. Oh yeah, I have 10 cards in hand. It's so hard to shape energy. Maybe I'm just not energy shaping.
Just keep doing things until they die.
This just seems so much more reasonable than what I was doing. Or planning to do. Maybe turn that into a 7. Oh, I can maybe play Energy Shaper this turn, actually. Kind of forgot that I just have infinite mana.
Pick me!
Alright, sure. Okay. Love Scourge. That's also a shadow spell for Magister Dawn Grasp. My opponent has a Starfish in their deck for some reason. Flame Strike is a fire spell for Dawn Grasp, but not very reliable. Maybe it is reliable. I haven't played a First Flame. Oh, nice silence, but you left up so many stats. Probably just Elec Mount this turn. Not sure what I'm mounting. Probably just my largest minion. Alright, they clear this, I Scourge. They clear that, I Dawn Grasp. Situational Flame Strike, which I can play alongside from the depths.
No waves can sink this ship.
I have 13, but my opponent's at 27, so not really close. And I do still have this counter spell in play, by the way, which is insane in the matchup. Well, I don't really want to play Scourge or Magister. Maybe I sprint this turn? Rometh. Who doesn't want to play a third Scourge? Unfortunately, I think my opponent will be super dead before Scourge number 4 comes down. Oh my god, I can play so many Scourges. I can play 5 Scourges because of this card. because then Ramith double casts Scourge, which doesn't actually do anything, but then I can, I can thumbnail it. I do need to dump a card here. Start with this, though. Probably just want, I guess I want spell damage, maybe. Play it with my Flame Strike if necessary. How sad is it going to be when I play 0 Scourges? It's a 0 Scourge game.
Mage versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. Let the games begin.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to look up a deck that plays Vast Wisdom and see what its mulligan win rate was like. I never did that. The mulligan win rate of this card is okay. I'll keep it. Oh! Vast Wisdom into Energy Shaper. Second Shaper tends to not be that good, but wow, this is a really good hand. Hopefully Zoo. I guess. I actually don't know why I hope it's Zoo. Oh no, I have to play this to be able to trade. Gifts of Ajara is definitely the best card in my deck. But might just want to high roll with Energy Shaper. Yeah, we'll just go double 3. And then I guess I hope to draw, like, a Flurry next turn, and then turn it into a playable 2-mana spell.
Shaping up nicely.
Okay, well, this is an emotional roller coaster of a hand, because All Fel Breaks Loose is quite possibly the worst thing I could have hit, but then Blood Boil is quite possibly the best thing I could have hit. Probably don't even need to Blood Boil yet. Volcanomancy could be good. Volcanomancy could be good. Alright, a 5-power minion. Might be time to Blood Boil it. And then I can do a little bit of popping off with Spitelash Siren next turn. I also can just go like Hero Power, Gifts of Ajara. I would be popping off with a Volcanomancy, which is not super good necessarily. I guess I'm just gonna go Gifts of Ajara Blood Boil here. I don't really know what my long-term plan is. That card... Oh, wait. I was gonna say Blood Boil is a shadow spell, which it is. That part I was right about. But I was thinking that I drew Magister Dawn Grasp, and that would have been a 6 shadow spell. But instead this is Ramoth, where it's still a 6 shadow spell, but it comes 2 turns later. I guess I will make an effort with Spitelash Siren here, maybe?
Just keep the wings until they die. Beyond your comprehension.
Another Volcanomancy. I think I just like Objection. I have 3 mana here. So I could Zola my Siren, potentially. I could also take a Slithering Death Scale, but it's probably not a great idea. Probably just take a Spell Coiler. Well, Beetlemancy is certainly better than All Hell Breaks Loose. I think it's definitely a good thing that I froze the Volcanomancy minion, because now it's kind of on my terms, but I guess not actually at all. That Tamsin is really, really good here. Love to see that overdraw, though. And it looks like they're going to overdraw another. I guess I want Beetles. Yeah, I'll just spend more mana. Oh, another curse overdraw? I can't wait to still die to curses. You fool. I wanted you to save all 3 of that health. That was the card I was hoping to hit with Objection. Something good. Cold K. These are honestly all pretty good. What if I go Vast Wisdom and then I hit like Flurry Shattering Blast? Kind of sick, right? Not quite what I was going for. I guess Solid Alibi is a really good card to recast with Ramoth. I'll probably take that. Frozen Touch could be decent. Am I playing Solid Alibi here? My opponent's showing 15, so probably. I don't know. I wasn't super in love with what I just did there. Maybe I should have put the 3s into the 5/5s. That might have made more sense. Since I have Blood Boil. Oh boy, here come the curses. Is Solid Alibi until end of turn? Probably doesn't do anything against curses, right? I mean, it's gotta be Ramuth, right?
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
All I know is Solid Alibi, and Blood Boil. Alright, pretty good. I do leave up a Bran, which is extremely scary.
These books are ruined.
Boom, gotcha. Yep, there's the one other card in their deck that worked with Bran. Love to see it. Now I'm taking 14 damage next turn, which is excellent and cool. Excellent and cool and great and fun, most notably. I can just double frost, frozen touch this. I guess that's the play. Pretty garbage turn, and I definitely could die here.
Thank you for your service.
Damn. Tamsin said thank you for your service and killed an imp for a grimoire that did literally nothing. Kinda messed up.
I must hasten.
These books are ruined.
Alright, not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe discover Volcanomancy? That's not it. Also not it. Also not it. Still dead to Abyssal Wave here.
Well done, Cretan.
Really cool deck. I'm glad it's existed for an entire year.
Medivh versus Uther. I will fight with honor. Let the games begin.
I don't think I'm supposed to keep Spitelash Siren. Just a bit too expensive at 5 mana. Some powerful cards in my hand. Don't know how good they are.
I see you've brought guests. My blood boils for war.
Good draw. Gotta be school teacher, right? Gives me the 1 mana Naga I need for Spitelash Siren. Not really sure what I'm doing before then with this hand, but you know, that's fine. I guess that's what I'm doing.
True strength comes from within.
I could simply hero power that. I mean, I don't really need to play school teacher this turn. Brush Claw Enforcer, I guess.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Well, let's see what it is. What does that even mean? Galloping Savior? Could be Reckoning.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
First Flame is a bit tempting just because I'm low on spells. How good is Polymorph Jellyfish? It's not like I can Polymorph Cariel. Also don't really know if I'm super likely to have first Flame targets. But I do only have 1 guaranteed spell for my Spitelash Siren turn, so probably just take this. Do I care about this? I don't think I care about the 4/4. That is fine. Maybe not great, but it is fine. And suddenly I need cheap minions and not cheap spells, but this is fine.
Just keep doing things until they die.
My opponent very possibly makes a 3/4 that I can target with spells here. Looks like it is Reckoning. These are all a bit stinky. 1 mana it is, though. Oh, you're so expensive, Spitelash Siren. Why are you so expensive? Obviously not Ice Blood Tower. Is Vengeful Visage good against this paladin? I don't know, probably not.
Shaping up nicely.
So sketchy information does hit treasure guard, which is fine, I guess. Snowball fight is probably not very good for me. The Jarian vessel is okay, and maybe I can thrive into a sunken vessel, although it doesn't cast, so probably not good. That's the second equality.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, Arcane Intellect is nice to have. And why not a little bit more card draw? I can save this for Spitelash Siren next turn, but I guess I don't really need to. Probably nice to have, though. So I think at this point this is guaranteed to be Reckoning, so my school teacher is dying anyway.
Just keep doing things until they die.
Vast Wisdom sounds like fun.
Beyond your comprehension.
Value?
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Well, I did draw a Naga.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Boat. Alright, sure. So I'm not really sure how I feel about trading that Drakefire Amulet. I definitely want to play it before Rawmoth. And it's probably a good idea to play it before Magister Dawngrasp, especially since I haven't actually played a First Flame yet. So I don't think this has too many fire spells. Might not have any fire spells at the moment, actually. Pretty low in the deck, though, and I have Arcane Intellect, so shouldn't be too hard to draw into Drakefire Amulet at some point. This has a Runed Orb and a boat. It'd be sick to put a Drakefire Amulet into it, but that's probably not realistic. Oh, am I gonna overdraw here? I definitely should have played Flurry, I don't know why I didn't.
Is full.
What a sad overdraw.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Who doesn't love a good counter spell? Maybe I want Snowman value.
Perhaps.
Seems like a sick card.
Pick me! Pick me!
Get complacent.
Oh, this didn't actually deal 3 damage, so it didn't get wrecked. Well, that's fine, I guess. I believe this has 2 runed orbs and a boat, if I'm not mistaken.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody? May the light grant you peace.
I'm running out of time.
Alright, well I still don't really want to play either of my big legendaries. Could play my small legendary. I don't think it's that good though. I don't know, I guess it's fine. Nice. So these will get wrecked because they deal 3 damage. Kind of annoying. Not sure if I care about this Shattering Blast.
It's my turn.
Anchors away! Any questions?
Probably should have cast Runed Orb, but I was roping like an idiot, so didn't get the chance. By which I mean I didn't give myself the chance. I do still have this counterspell. I don't really know what I'm counterspelling. I've seen both Equality, both City Tax, Order in the Court. Maybe they play like... Oh, just kidding. They have another Equality that doesn't get counterspelled. But I don't even know if they can... Okay, they have Spammy Arcanist. Well, I guess I'm happy I got Reckoning out of the way, since it didn't matter. Might just burn this card. Wait, does this... Can this just hit the same target over and over again? I don't know if it can. I'll still burn it, though. Yeah, it can't, because it says another minion. I swear I had seen it functioning differently, but apparently I was wrong. So mediocre. Might be holding out too long on my big legendaries. I very well could just get Mr. Smited at some point. I don't really think my big legendaries win the game, though. But maybe they do. Rameth does cast Arcane Defenders, at least. Alright, well, I guess I don't really have any time to waste. There's no way this ever casts a buff card, right? I think this freezes. I think I discovered a flurry. I might be totally wrong. Oh, I'm not even gonna get my arcane defenders. Oh, that's great for me. Hey, my board does fully reload pretty much. Oh, that's it. Yikes. Well, it doesn't fully reload if I overdraw, which I am doing. I do still have Counterspell. I know my opponent has a Knight of Anointment card. I don't know what it is, though. But if it's targeted, it doesn't hit my 5/6. Probably can't beat that. Well, I can discover a freeze, maybe. And Magister Dawngrasp can maybe cast a freeze as well. I think I have 13, maybe 14 damage here. Which obviously doesn't get the job done. I mean, Magister Dawngrasp can cast a freeze, but I won't be able to play Shattering Blast with it. So I don't think Shattering Blast ever does anything. So probably just take Rune of the Archmage for next turn.
Anchors away! Anchors away! Anchors away!
You wish to match wits with
Freeze, please. Maybe Arcane Defenders would be good enough, but I don't think it is.
I'm running out of cards. Stay away.
Flurry, let's go, baby. Winnable game. And hopefully I make some 3/3s here. Nice.
I'm out of cards.
Opponent is taking 2 fatigue. Well, I can't just be dead to Mr. Smite here. But if I'm not, they're taking 2 fatigue. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Be rich!
Well, this is what Rune of the Archmage is for.
For the Alliance and my family.
Right, there's no way it's even close to lethal. My board does like 9 damage.
Drop anchor! Drop anchors away! Do what I say!
Where is it? There it is.
Let me remind you who you're dealing with.
Show me Mass Poly. Okay.
I need more study.
Okay. I probably could have played that deck faster, or played that game faster.
Medivh versus the Lich King! Will serve me in death. Let the games begin.
Apparently Unholy is very good at the moment. Unlike my hand.
I see you've brought guests.
So it should be Blood. Probably a good matchup for me. Unless they have like what's his name on 7? The card that does infinite damage. Mograine. Alright, love the Siren, especially when I have 2 school teachers going into it.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Probably just draw a card.
Fire and blood! Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I mean, it feels a bit silly to take a 1-mana card over a 3-mana card, but I can't really imagine Cone of Cold being that good. Maybe Snap Freeze could be. And I have plenty of spells, since I have an actual First Flame in hand. I'll take Snap Freeze, maybe?
Pick me! Pick me!
I can see a world where Snap Freeze kills a Gnome Muncher, maybe.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Be merciful.
Just keep doing
Pick me! Pick me!
Alright, well I guess I'm just Snap Freezing that, which seems kind of mediocre in hindsight. Queen Ajara is so good with Rameth, but so is Commander Savara. Ajara is probably better though.
Time to wash away the filth! The Queen's trove is forbidden!
I can keep going. I have to kill my own minions.
It's my turn!
Why not? I could not keep going. I didn't have a Naga in the middle there. Alright, maybe still worth it though. I don't know. They do leave up my Siren, but probably not the best thing for me.
We
Interesting.
have plotted long enough. Now we rise!
Surely this doesn't get Theotard at some point, right? Maybe I play Objection to not get Theotard. I am pretty scared. Commander Savara with the Horn. I can definitely see explosive runes being okay. They do still have coin. Let's just draw cards. Alright, so Vast Wisdom and a Horn in Savara is insane.
The more you struggle, the better.
This is on Naga. I'm not really sure how much I want to commit into it.
Interesting.
I can shoot my own minions to stop my opponent from healing for 4. Gets cards out of my hand, which is maybe pretty relevant with this hand. I don't know about this. I think it's okay, though. Okay. An energy shaper. I could see myself shaping some energy here. Probably want to go Vast Wisdom first. And then I'd probably end on Zillag, so that's what, 5, 6 mana?
Perhaps.
Could also just go Spitelash Siren and start trying to do some stuff. I don't really know how long that chain lasts, though. I think I want to cast this Ignite. Doesn't transform much, but whatever. Alright, got a nice nature spell for Magister Dawn Grasp. That was immediate. Makes sense, I suppose. I think it's time to go for another Colossal here. Do love a Magister Dawn Grasp. So, I think I can go ahead and play this. Wrong buff, but that's okay. Zillag was probably the high roll there. A lot of the Colossals have like Rush and whatnot and wouldn't have been super good. Anything was fine though, just for the stats though.
The time has come to dethrone our former master. The citadel stands strong. All might must end.
Okay, well, I guess the third and fourth Colossal weren't needed.
Mage versus Morgul. Let the games begin.
Do I want to spend the first 3 turns drawing cards against Shaman? I mean, if they play Deathwing on turn 2, I can't do anything about it anyway. Also, they can't do that because I have the coin. Sure, whatever. I'll draw cards. Have I actually played a Ramith yet? I think I might have played one when I lost, so it doesn't really count. Both big Legos. Don't necessarily love putting card draw into Savara, but maybe it'll be okay. Hero power, coin spell coiler. Simply coin a 4. Probably coin spell coiler. Killing a 2/1 fishy is pretty nice. I could go Sunwell. I think it's kind of overkill though. I just don't really need it. Although I guess I don't have to get that many cards out of it for it to be okay. And Life Sentence is probably pretty good against Shaman though. Evolve into a Deathwing, you piece of shit. I dare you. Probably just a simple school teacher turn.
Anybody?
Another answer to getting high rolled sounds pretty good. I believe the only spell I've played so far is the coin, so not the best looking Savara, but we can do some other things with it potentially.
Your end is nigh.
Harkener of Dread. Does that get a life sentence? Are its crimes really so serious?
Interesting. Any questions?
Yeah, I just don't want to deal with an 8/8. And then they'll be like, oh, they use their removal they discovered, time to play Bone Lord, and then they get polymorphed, and then they concede, and then they win the game. Seems like a deck that could have Bone Lord at least, I don't know.
What a delightful party.
Alright. Maybe not a Bone Lord. Why are you so hard to kill? Surely if I think hard enough, I can find a way, though. I guess I want to gift Savara with this hand. So this has Life Sentence, Coin, and Vast Wisdom. Definitely an interesting selection of cards. Another Savara. God, that seems like overkill. Or does it seem like value? Seems like value. Not bad to throw a Frozen Touch into the Savara either.
The Stormplate clan bows to no one!
Pretty expected Vandar. It is so hard to do anything with this hand. What if I just play Magister Dawn Grasp?
Interesting.
I'd get a Frozen Touch. Is that it? Seems kinda shitty. Alright, the second commander, Savara, sucks, but that's okay.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Sure. This certainly could have gone worse.
My time has come to give everything I've got.
Alright, not a big deal. Maybe all those first flames and second flames look pretty good. Sure, why not? Could try to infuse this Frozen Touch. Seems like a lot of work. Still 9 cards in my hand. Surely I can dump a card with this. Oh, but I want Arcane Defenders so bad. This is the hardest deck ever to play because you just always have too many cards.
The Queen's trove is forbidden. Pathetic one.
Alright, not overdrawing, even if they kill my treasure guard. Finally a Spitelash Siren. Might be a little late. Probably not too bad. I actually just don't really have Nagas in my hand for Spitelash Siren. I do have this one, which I kind of want to play this turn anyway, so probably fine. Oh boy, I love getting high rolled for 8 damage. What a fun thing to happen.
Just keep doing things until they die.
11 other polymorph, love a shattering blast even more. I don't really want to play this, but I kind of have to.
Pick me!
Time to wash away the filth.
Oh, I have 5 mana. I thought I only had 4. Guess I will play Vast Wisdom. Another polymorph, you say? Okay, well, this turn was disgusting. And now I have 3 polymorph effects in hand. This is fine. Got some pretty good 4s. A bit of a stinker on the big game hunter, but these are all pretty good. I think I have enough polymorphs that I will just polymorph that. I might even polymorph both of those. Treasure Guard draws a card, which I guess I'm fine with.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Die. Die.
That's enough. Time to eat.
Yeah. I'd be pretty tilted to be on the receiving end of that, to be honest. Where are we at with this deck? 4 and 2 on recording. Not bad, not bad.
Medivh versus Saranoyo. Let the games begin.
Am I supposed to keep Energy Shaper? This is actually such an interesting hand, but I think Siren is too slow against Paladin, most likely. Or not most likely, I've actually seen more control than aggro. But aggro is still the scariest. I think I do keep Energy Shaper.
Job's done.
Two mana, 2/3. Sure. Against aggro, I want the body in play. And against control, my deck kind of has infinite value anyway, so I don't really need it. It does look like it probably is control.
The Queen's trove.
The last control paladin I played against, I just kind of waited too long and ended up getting jailered. I was sort of under the impression that they didn't really play jailer anymore. But, keep that in mind. Uh, 2/4, 2/4, 2/4. I think this 2/4 is maybe less likely to be jailer, but whatever. Probably just transform a Deathborn with Energy Shaper. I could see an Ignite being pretty useful. I'll just take the biggest card for Energy Shaper, whatever. Alright, we are shaping next turn. I'd love to play Arcane Intellect first, but probably not going to be worth it. Although I do maybe want to pivot to kill that. Is that something I can do? I would need to go like Slither Spear, Gifts of Ajara into Runed Orb. And I've already played a Runed Orb. I guess First Flame also works. Let's see what I can hit here. Really, really would like to kill that. Have what? A 3 out of 20 chance. It's not that bad. Alright, a bit unfortunate. Next turn can be AI plus Energy Shaper. Well, that did die at least.
May the light grant you peace.
Well, I'm very tempted to set up a Deathborn for this board. It's just a bit too good to pass up, isn't it? I did pretty much just like tell my opponent in writing that I have a Deathborn in my hand. But that's okay. It doesn't mean they can play around it.
Reporting for duty.
I think I'm happy to throw this into a Deathborn.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Cone of Cold and Deathborn in my Savara. I mean, if I can Deathborn a bunch of skeletons, that's pretty sick, but more likely these probably just get energy shaped at some point. Oh god, I want that Deathborn so bad. Obviously not a Spitelash Siren turn. Well, maybe it's not obvious because I could trade off my board. I can't really go Arcane Intellect with Savara. Kind of have to go Ice Barrier, which is not that pretty. Oh, I guess I just straight up don't even have mana for Siren. Well, let's do this. It's my opponent's problem now. Alright. They probably aren't going to get screwed too hard by Deathborn here. May not even cast it.
Grant you peace.
For the Alliance and my family.
Oh. Didn't they already play that card? Are they cheating? I could Cone of Cold right here in the middle. That puts both of these on 2 health. Trade here, that's on 2 health. Get 5 skeletons. Could also just go Hero Power instead of Cone of Cold. Let's see what happens here. That was beautiful. Come on, skeleton, you know where to go. Such a smart skeleton. God, Deathborn is really just not an okay card. I remember when... Wasn't that card originally shown for 5 mana? Or the devs said it was 5 mana and they had to nerf it? And people were like, what? That shit's OP. Alright, so I could Spitelash Siren here, but it's kind of hard to have board space. Might finally be time to shape some energy.
My blood boils for war.
This card replaces itself. We'll just take the biggest card. Save this radar detector for Spitelash Siren. It could draw an amalgam,
My
but it could also just be preparation.
Reporting for duty.
I did get Metamorphosis here. Oh, my opponent didn't do anything to my board. Are they dead? I'm showing 10. This is another 4, but it does cost me 5 mana. But that's 19, 20.
Interesting.
I think I have lethal. I don't really feel like counting it. It's probably lethal, right? Yep, there we go. Let's go, 1 mana, 5/3. Yay, I'm Reno rank.
Medivh versus Scarlet.
The unholy fester.
Let the games begin.
Don't think I should keep School Teacher. Slither Spear is nice, though. Maybe I keep First Flame. Unholy is more common now. And if I leave up the 2/3, then I can just lose the game to that card. So having some First Flame for it is pretty good, maybe.
My blood boils for war.
Probably just kill that. Could go coin treasure guard. It does enable my gifts of Ajara.
Perhaps. The Queen's trove is
I think this is fine. So I did put a coin into Commander Savara. I can go pretty much always first flame into it, and then I can choose between second flame and Gift of Ajara. Could clear my opponent's board here if I want. I think I'd rather spend the mana a bit more efficiently, though. So this is a fully loaded Commander Savara that does give me coin plus first flame.
fallen.
So it can kill something when I play it. Oh, this looks like...
Fallen will serve.
Jesus Christ.
My blood boils for war.
Maybe I can get a Volcanomancy out of my vast wisdom.
And close enough. The more you'll struggle, the better.
I guess I'm happy to Frozen Touch here.
The Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Easiest blizzard of my life.
You'll struggle, the better.
I really don't want to die to Grave Strength here.
Interesting.
Maybe I could have gone like double flurry here. I was thinking about going Savara. She gets a coin, and then I could go Blizzard into coin Rameth, which would cast another Blizzard. Why wouldn't my opponent get Firelands Portal? But yeah, I didn't really want to die. I can kind of do the same thing in this order, though.
Time to wash away the filth.
It's just hero power, double flurry, right? Oh wait, this flurry, no, that's a snap freeze, okay. There's a good chance I'm coining Rameth, but it's certainly not guaranteed. Oh, Rameth actually double coins, doesn't it?
More than ever.
That's kind of sick.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
I don't even know what this does other than Blizzard and coins. Ew, got him. Sure. What if I just take a value trade and use my hero power? As long as I don't get Marrow Guard, I should be fine here. Why does my opponent have an 11/11 in play? Not really sure what Energy Shaper could do for me here. Let's try Spell Coiler at least.
Beyond your comprehension.
I mean, I can kill the 11/11, freeze the 9/7. My opponent's showing 17 damage. Oh no, I can kill the 7/2 as well. My opponent's only showing 10. I'm still dead to Grave Strength. But that's a very, I guess, reasonable position for me to be in, relatively. Oh, they don't have corpses for Grave Strength, so this is totally fine, actually. Might be dead to Anti-Magic Shell. Yeah, I'm exactly dead to Anti-Magic Shell. That's a lot of 2 damages. But then my opponent, for some reason, has so many minions in play other than those. Blizzard for me, Magister.
You wish to match wits with me. I need more study.
I maybe could have been greedier with my Rameth. I feel like my opponent did have a pretty big board, though. And I don't know, having a Blizzard for the Marrowgar probably wouldn't have really helped that much. I did have Snap Freeze, though. Maybe it would have helped. I mean, that game, I definitely just won if they didn't have Marrowgar, so maybe it was fine.
Medivh versus the Lich King. Will serve me in death. Let the games begin.
I do love a bit of energy shaping. Probably just take the bigger one. Could just energy shape next turn, but maybe I build a snowman.
My blood for the Lich
It is
King.
blood, so I'm pretty interested in the value out of the snowman, I think. Last time I played against blood, I had so much value in my hand, but then I just brutally killed them with my board before any of it mattered. 1 mana draw 2. Don't mind if I do.
Me have that for you.
Do I want to shape the Snow Brute or do I want to build it? Not this turn, but eventually. Could try to build it and then play Magister. Magister's a 50-50, but either way is kind of fine. Maybe even hitting the smaller one's better, because then I can still build the Snow Brute. Oh man. I can build so much with Savara.
Any questions?
Not sure if I want to play Magister on 7. But I do want to play this on 6, I know that much. I will overdraw sometimes. No, I always overdraw when I play Magister next turn. Could dump a Flurry with it, I guess.
Be merciful.
Only if my opponent has a minion, though. I guess I'll play this.
Spell. Zinjari. Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Wildfire is OP. I believe that's the only fire spell I've played so far for Magister. So this Magister's kind of nutty for only casting 2 spells. Oh, no, my friend. That's not allowed in this court. No, they conceded! The Blood Death Knights are just too free. I'm what, 6 and 3? Not bad.
Medivh versus the Lich King.
I hit rank 5 diamond and suddenly all the Death Knights are coming out.
The games begin.
Maybe keep First Flame against Unholy. I could maybe keep Spitelash Siren with this hand. Maybe toss AI. This hand is pretty good. I've got the removal for Unholy, so I think having a Spitelash Siren for blood is probably pretty good. And they're Frost. Well, Energy Shaper certainly makes this hand better against Frost. Not sure if any of these are actually good. I think I'm just always playing Energy Shaper next turn. And it gives me 3 0 mana cards, which is kind of sick.
Shaping up nicely.
Thrive, Arcane Quiver, Mark of Scorn. Arcane Quiver can hit, like, Runed Orb and give it spell damage. But I don't think there's any point in playing it this turn. Mark of Scorn is... I mean, it still draws a card. It's probably not super likely to deal 3. Oh, Savara. That makes this hand so much more complicated. I think I probably want her to get Beetlemancy so I can gain another 12 armor, though. Man. Let's just do this. If I thought that Mark of Scorn was more likely to hit a non-minion there, I probably would have gone for that instead of Drag Below. But I just want to make sure that thing dies. And then next turn is Beetlemancy, and then Savara some point after that. I do need that to die. So maybe I can just Arcane Quiver into Runed Orb, which would kill it. Hitting First Flame would also be fine. I actually don't have that many spells in my deck, so that's very likely to hit the card I want it to. Beautiful. Probably should have just gone for the Mark of Scorn there. None of these are great. Overflow is an answer to a 5/5. Yeah, should have gone for Mark of Scorn, and if it hit, then I could have played a Spell Coiler. Would have been pretty good. Oh boy. Another Energy Shaper. I don't remember what's in this other than the Beetlemancy. Bunch of garbage. I don't even really know if I can pop off with Siren next turn. I just have to overflow that. Beetlemancy is not a nature spell.
Interesting.
Magister does guarantee a dragged below, and I think maybe 50/50 an Arcane Overflow, as well as some First Flames.
You wish to match wits with me.
It could technically clear my opponent's board.
Sun sets.
Hit the 5/5, hit the 5/5. Okay, opponent's board is not getting cleared, but one of these minions I think is guaranteed to die. Oh, no, because that could have targeted... Those both could have targeted my minions. I definitely could be dead here. Okay, looks like I'm not. My opponent does get to ignore my board for the second turn in a row. Which, of course, is fun game design. Fun and good, I should clarify. Don't want to leave anything out. I mean, Shatter could be good, I guess. Maybe I just want Solid Alibi, though. extremely stinky. Might be a little late for Ice Barrier, but I'll take it, I guess.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
This actually ended up being pretty good. I could die here, but it's not that easy.
The more you struggle, the better.
It'd pretty much have to be Death Chiller, actually, I think. And I've seen one of those already. Glad my opponent's burn deck has infinite value. I mean, I guess I'm playing Spitelash Siren. I don't know if I'll have mana to gain armor this turn. Maybe I don't need to do all that. No, this is so expensive.
Just keep doing things until they die.
I think I had to hit a 1-cost card here.
Song says.
Beauty is more than skin.
There's probably a world where my opponent doesn't have 5 damage. Glacial Advance is not good enough because I do have Ice Barrier to block the hero power, so maybe 5 is not that easy to have. Oh, just kidding, it was Frostworm's Fury number 3! What a great card. I hope whoever designed that card got a raise.
Medivh versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. Let the games begin.
Let's just casually hit a Volcanomancy off of Vast Wisdom. Well, they didn't play a 1-drop, so maybe it's a Phylactery deck. A well-timed Objection could be pretty nasty. A well-timed Counterspell could be pretty nasty. They're not really good for my Siren turn, but they could both still be pretty good. Or maybe I just play Objection here. A Goldshire Knoll is still pretty annoying for me, even if that's all it hits.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Take the value card. I have a very good Siren hand for turn 6. Assuming that Flurry actually has targets. Well, that's one way to guarantee my flurries have targets, by making sure they're not flurries. Is that good? I don't know. But I probably go for it since I have this vast wisdom as well. I don't even know if I want expensive or cheap cards. I probably have enough cheap cards. Although they could potentially be like unplayable for some reason. Maybe I want one more cheap. But I'll go for value.
Shaping up nicely. Let us not get complacent.
Unholy Frenzy. I think this was
Any questions?
maybe one of the worst energy shapers of all time. I did get a combo though with Siphon Soul and Protect the Innocent, so that's cool, I guess. Just a shame that Siphon Soul on its own is unplayable in the matchup. Do I even have a turn here? This is unplayable, but this is playable. I might just want to go Energy Shaper this turn because my hand is so terrible.
Perhaps.
Surely my hand can get better than this, right? That's an upgrade, that's an upgrade. These are both trash. So this is rank 1, even though I have 6 mana. I don't know if that's bugged or what the deal is, but it's annoying. It does mean this does draw an amalgam. Means I'm gonna have to spend a mana on my amalgam when I probably shouldn't have to. But 1 mana amalgam is still pretty good.
Almost out of time.
Tamsin on 6 is expected. It only costing 4 is a little bit less expected. But it doesn't clear my board. My opponent does still potentially have 6 0-mana cards though, so... Oh, Devourer of Souls Overdraw is great. Although they probably don't really need it against me. Alright, let's do some shit here. Who knows how good it is. Off to a bad start. Oh, this does cost 0. Maybe it upgraded when I went from 6 to 7 mana. I was not paying that much attention. This can gain armor. Maybe that's good. Can't really gain armor with my hand, though. Alright, this was kind of fine. My opponent's still at 24, which is not great, but it's kind of fine. My commander Savara also is terrible.
More bones to gnaw on.
Thank you for your service.
That Grimoire doesn't do a ton. Is my opponent dead? I have 17, so not even kinda.
The Queen's trove is forbidden. My blood boils for war.
Ignite. Seems good. Seafloor Gateway does give me a playable amalgam.
I've seen death twice, but not that.
Alright. Didn't really get to apply enough pressure here. And my opponent has their entire hand in their entire deck in their hand, so I'm almost certainly dead.
Haven't heard of me.
Could I have made more of an effort to play an objection or a counter spell here? Maybe.
Scent of death.
Maybe my opponent doesn't know how to actually win the game. Oh no, I've lost 3 of my last 4. Good thing I started so strong.
Medivh versus Huln. A wild hunt begins.
First Hunter I've played against, I believe. Is Hunter slow enough that I can keep Spitelash Siren? Maybe. Maybe? Probably.
Ah, I see you've brought guests. The iron mine is mine.
Go get him, River Crocolisk. prepared to concede to Doggy Biscuit here.
Caught this
Not
one.
actually, but it would suck a lot.
Quality snacks.
Alright. Turn 4 looks like a value turn with gifts and wisdom. An energy shaper. Oh, wildfire sure is tempting. But I think next turn is just going to be Vast Wisdom Energy Shaper. Should be fine. And then I can surely get some cool stuff to put into my Savara. No, my Savara will be full, but that's okay.
You are so cute. Yes, you are.
Not really what I wanted to see, because that's a lot of pressure, but I think I still energy shape this turn. I only take 11 damage for this play, right? Might want some cheap spells next turn.
Shaping up nicely.
Hex is good for the rat.
You are so
Remorseless Winter could be pretty nice.
Just keep doing things till they die.
The Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Probably just take the cheap card here.
Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Kind of need to deal with the current board, I think. Do I want to nourish for mana here? It nets me a mana, right? Maybe I want to nourish for cards. Probably not really necessary.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Okay. I think this was good. No clue what my Magister Dawn Grasp does. But I do know I can play a Suffocating Shadows into it.
You better watch your step in this.
Hex is a nature spell and Nourish is a nature spell, right? So Magister casts one of those. Probably just run my minions into that. Oh. Well, there's always a motion denied. I guess I probably just play my 4-mana Nagas.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Time to wash away the filth. Priceless.
I'm not actually sure if I can go the rest of this game without triggering motion denied. But I can at least wait until I get 5 armor before
Who here can spell
before dealing with it.
Zinjari? Anybody?
I believe we are Dawn Grasping. Why did my 2/3 die? Oh, it got turned into a frog. And died. Wow. What a sad life. Ramoth? I don't know if Ramoth is great. I did play 2 cards already, so probably just hero powering and allowing the overdraw. Opponent's at 10. I believe this is an ignite, so I have 4, 6 damage from hand. I do have the Spitelash Siren, but I only have 1 Naga. Although I do have a Gift of Ajara. Looks like my opponent is probably just not going to be able to deal with my board, though, so doesn't really matter. Easy. I'll probably just play one more. This deck is fun, though. Not really surprising, because I've always liked some Naga Mage, and this is, you know, pretty much just Naga Mage.
Mage versus Hamul.
Death is nature's way.
Let the games begin.
Up against Druid. Don't even know if I want Slither Spear against Druid, but probably good.
I see you've brought guests.
Living Roots Renethal.
My blood boils for war.
Seems like more of a Living Roots deck than a Renethal deck. What a hand I have here. So many options. I could just clear with First Flame.
Perhaps.
That is pretty good against the turn 3 Herald of Nature. But if I just kill one thing with like Runed Orb, that's probably also fine against the turn 3 Herald of Nature. Easy, easy Deep Breath, I think. I'm still not sure if I'm playing Energy Shaper next turn.
They need our care.
But either way, I think Deep Breath was the pick. That is annoying. I think I'm actually just going to kill this. So I'm going First Flame, coin Second Flame here. Savara has 2 Runed Orbs. I think I'd rather her have a coin than a... No, I'd rather her have a First Flame for sure. Yeah. First Flame is definitely the pick. Probably playing Savara next turn almost always. And then I have a nasty Deep Breath on 5.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Don't think I'm casting this Flurry. Alright, no Herald. I think this game is actually over when I cast Deep Breath. It might even be over if I just go with these cards I got off Savara. Oh wow, Filter Friends is... Huh. I guess it makes sense that the Renethal deck would be playing something a little spicy. Nothing too exciting here, I think. Maybe I want to play Counterspell this turn so they don't get some sort of buff.
Interesting.
I already have a Counterspell. When did that happen? Surely my opponent doesn't top deck Pride's Fury, right? Maybe I should play around it anyway, though. Alright, show me more than 3 acorns. Okay, they hit the perfect amount. It did board lock them, though, so if that card in their hand is a strong minion, maybe that wasn't good for them. Oh, thank God I played Counterspell. Praise the Lord. Can't even play Spitelash Siren here. Probably Treasure Guard, but maybe something good off this. Volcanomancy. Well, I think I'm playing Volcanomancy. Now is the game over? I mean, my opponent is winning. I'm at 10 and they're at 37.
Our enemies will meet their ancestors.
The strong flourish. It's
Pretty good use of Herald of Nature. Spitelash Siren, Treasure Guard, Gifts of Ajara. Probably just play it safe and don't Siren here. So play these two and a hero power. That costs me 5, and then I play this. Now is the game over? It's my friend, Magister Dawngrasp. I know this casts a Suffocating Shadows. Probably does some other stuff as well, but I don't know what that stuff is.
beyond your comprehension.
Who doesn't love more card draw? Who doesn't love a cute little snowman? That card is definitely scary. Meh. Oh, just kidding. Still scary. Wait, am I losing? Surely I'm not losing when I have Spitelash Siren, right? Kinda yucky.
Just keep doing things until they die. Priceless.
This one says spell, this one says Naga.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Sure. Playing Magister Dawngrasp here is probably a good idea, right?
Into tiny little
I do cast a Suffocating Shadows, which is good. Not sure if this does anything else. I still had 3 mana, so certainly could have done some more stuff here, but surely now the game is over, right?
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Pretty weak. These both say spell. It's kind of hard to imagine how I could possibly lose. Maybe I can play this Snoger as well.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Yes, I got the achievement for ending the turn with all 3 of the Snowman, Snowbrute, Snogers. And I somehow actually spent almost all of my mana this turn. And thank God I got that in because now the game is actually over. Okay, are they dead yet? I have 10, 19, 25, 29. Yes, my opponent is finally dead. Opponent died and I got an achievement. What more could I ask for? Alright, that's probably it for this one, but I will show everyone the achievement I just unlocked because it was so cool. Damn. So sick.